Hello guys. Today we are in Starbases again, and since my last video did about Starbases with the Warship Soldiers review did better than all my other videos so far, I am going to do another review. So this time we are going to do the Nasapunk ship pack, where we have the three Barracudas, which are fighters. We have a fortress bomber. We have a heavy escort, a battle cruiser, and a super dreadnought. I would say, other than the warship soldiers pack, I would say this is probably the second best pack out of them all. And if you have enough and you want to spend it on this game, I definitely recommend getting this pack. So let's go right into it. Okay, so the Barracuda here is one of the bigger fighters in the game, I believe, but I'm not super sure. But I do know these are really strong. First, we have the Stingrays, the Stingray ASRAAMs. There they are. Oh no, dang it. I didn't mean to attack him. Okay, well after that, we have gravity repulsors, which is like this pack's version of the flares. And so you press them, and then it drops that. And what that does is it makes all projectiles, it's like a gravity thing, and it makes all missiles and projectiles just like go off of your ship. It's super nice. And then we have a targeting jammer, which does that. And so yeah, that's the targeting jammer. The railgun here. So this thing is really good because it has railguns. It has a singular railgun, which goes pretty fast here. If it'll let me. There it goes. Yeah, it has a really short cooldown. And then it also has the spinal pulse railguns, which do a bunch of them. Watch. Not very accurate though. They're just like really powerful. And then for the inside of the ship, I'm stuck on the chair. Oh no. Okay, we have the cockpit. That's it. So yeah, that was the inside of that ship, and all the other Barracudas have the same interior, so we don't really need to look at the inside of those. And now we can go back to the starbase, or maybe should I test here? I'll go back to the starbase here, and I could bring it back up, and I could test how. Never mind. Okay, but for the the ground attack fighter, we have the Sparrowhawk. I think it's Sparrowhawk ATGMs, which do this. They're just some more missiles. Wait, do those go through shields? Oh, those things go through shields. That is actually really nice. Okay, well after that we have gravity repulsors again. And then another targeting jammer. And then we have some quad cannons. It's kind of like the artillery on the Colorado class, but there's just like two of them. So yeah, and then the same inside as the other one. And I think this might be the one that goes like super fast. Let me see. 700, 800, 9. Okay, this one goes to 950. This one isn't the fast one. But that's this one. So now, self-destruct, fast travel to the starbase. Okay, well now we can do the third and final Barracuda here. This is the superiority fighter, and this one goes at 1,200 of speed. See? Give it a second. It's gotta like charge up. Okay. Well, this also has the Stingrays. It has a couple of them. It looks like more than the last one. It has gravity repulsors again. See? And then it has dual rotary cannons here, which is like a minigun, and it's pretty powerful. And then we have stingrays, which look like that. And yeah, they're pretty good because it almost just took down that guy. Next, we have the ion pulse, which does the ion pulse things, just like all the other ships. And then we have the targeting jammer again, but that one looks different this time. So yeah, that is the last Barracuda. Oh, and yeah, this one does go to 1,200. So this is the fast one. Self-destruct. And now we can move on to the Fortress Bomber, which looks a lot like a normal just plane from the real world and not like a spaceship. But, I mean, I don't mind. Okay, so first we have gravity repulsors, which we've already seen. Which it has 2 of, I believe. And then it has a targeting jammer. Yep. And then we have the anti-tank rotary cannons. Oh. Which is like a more powerful version of the other rotary cannon. And then we have the Swordfish high impact cruise missiles. We have 2 of them. And then we have point defense. Not too much, but it's point defense. And then we have the Tigerfish manually guided bombs, which do this. Maybe I can hit that. I can't hit it. Maybe I have to get closer. There it goes. Those are really powerful. Oh, so are these. These are just like, oh, these just shred through that thing. Wowzers. Yeah, this is like really good. And now for the inside here. Here, let me slow down. But, where? Oh, dang it. I'm outside of the ship. Okay. Well, we have an FTL navigation seat, also a control weapon seat, and then the ship command, of course. All of them have that. And then it's just not much else. Just kind of this little room. And then I think the story... Oh, yep, you can go out of that. Okay, well, it just blew up anyways, so good timing. And then, after the Fortress Bomber, we have the Tigerfish Heavy Escort, which I'd say is really good. It is the 3rd biggest one, but so it makes sense that it's really good. But all of them are just amazing. So first, here, let me get out of this little hanger. So first we have the Stingrays. A couple of those this time. And then we have the gravity repulsors. 1, 2. Okay, this one has 3. And then point defense. Pew. Pew pew. Yay, point defense. And then we have the Swordfish high impact cruise missiles. This time we have 4 of them instead of 2. We have a rapid railgun, which is kind of like the Barracuda one, but it's just like really, really fast, and it shoots 2 at a time. And then it has rapid dual purpose guns. So yeah. But I'd say definitely you're gonna want to use the rapid railguns if you're really fighting anything. They're just really good. And then for the inside here, we have the ship command, the sensors, and then FTL navigation. And then back here, just random stuff. And then crew quarters has, well, the crew quarters. And then the loading bay. I think this opens? Maybe? I'm not really sure. I think it opens. I'm not sure though. So, it might be a hangar. It looks like one, but it could just be decoration. And then the cockpit, which does have a second level here that has a ladder. Which has some more, which has some artillery seats. So yeah, that is the heavy escort here. Next up, we have the Swell Shark Battle Cruiser. This is a really good one too. It is the second biggest of them all. Like, I'm right there compared to the rest of the ship here. That's crazy. But it does have close to the same design as the heavy escort, but it is a bit different. Like the head here, it has like little fins kind of. And it has the boosters on the back instead of the wings. But first we have the Stingrays, ASRAAMs. I think we have more than those. More of those. And then we have the rapid dual purpose guns, like on the last one. And then point defense. So yeah. And then we have dual heavy artillery. It only faces the front though, so you can't really like direct it. And then the gravity repulsors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these have 5 of them. So that's really nice. And then we have ball lasers, which are really powerful. These are just amazing in every way. And then we also have anti-tank rotary autocannons. Yep, there they go. Yeah, it's just like crazy strong. I wonder if we could destroy this gunboat. Maybe I'm too far away. Okay, well, that is the artillery on this. And then we can look here. Pretty cool. And then on the inside, let it load. Okay, we have the sensors. We have the FDL navigation. The ship command is right here. Some artillery seats right here. And over this way. No second level. And then the hangar. Okay, yeah, this one has a hangar. I think this is the one that opens up here. I think you actually just like fall out. Or maybe not. I'm not sure really how to open it. Yeah. But it is a hangar, and it does work. And then on the main deck here, we got this. I think this might be captain's quarters, or it's just a room. This is a meeting room. Over this way. Okay, this is the crew quarters. The cafeteria. And then some more wait, no, never mind. Just some random seats. Yeah, so I think this little room over here is the captain's quarters because it has this like bed. Okay, well now we can go into the bridge. But the sad thing about these ships is like there's such like a lot of space that just wasn't used up. Like all this space right here, they could have used that for other things. But on the next ship, it is way more prominent. So yeah. Wait, did I press it? Okay, I did. But now, this is my favorite one that I really like using. It is onto the Beluga Super Dreadnought. I'm right there. You can barely see me. That's how big this thing is. I look like one of the stars in the background. Actually smaller. But as I was saying, like the room, like there's all this room in here that they could have used for other things. Like this is crazy. Okay, but I'm not like trying to tell you not to get this just because of the interior. These things are super strong. So first we got the Stingray ASRAAMs. A lot of those. We're supposed to have 88 of those. Okay, I'll come back to that. We have heavy kinetic artillery. They're quite slow to direct, but they are extremely strong. Like, they just tear through any ship. We have point defense. I think this ship is so big that you can't even see the little bullets coming off of them. Then we have the overcharged ball lasers. 3 of those. And we have normal laser ball turrets. And then we have swordfish high impact cruise missiles. I think we have 11 of those. Yeah, we got a good amount here. And then we have gravity repulsors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, there are 9 of these gravity repulsors here. So that is like really good. And then we have dual purpose guns. So yeah. And then back to the stingrays here. Give me a second. Yeah, that's a lot of missiles that are going off. It thinks the game thinks that my missiles are going after me, but they're not. But those are all missiles. It's crazy. It's way overpowered. But on here, we also had drone control, where we have 4 drones on the wings here, if they want to come off. Okay, well, they do come off, and they are quite powerful. But now, onto the inside here. So we have the normal ship command, the sensors, the FTL navigation, and then drone control is in the front here. And then we have just lines of artillery seats right at the sides here. Wait, are they? Yeah. And then over to the elevator. We have the main deck, which has the crew quarters and the cafeteria here. The the stone design on the walls, I mean, I think it's nice, but also, like, I don't like it at the same time. But this is the oh gosh, oh yeah, conference room, I guess. But and then this is the captain's quarters, and back here we have the transporter. I think this is the only one that has transporters, actually. And then we have the hangar. This has a pretty big hangar. I think it's about the size of the Colorado class, if you saw my other video. If you didn't, you should totally go check it out and subscribe. But this one is about the same size and has 2 floors, just like the other one. And then engineering here is, well, just a big room about engineering. So yeah, that is the inside of the ship. And if you guys have seen my other videos or have just been like following me or something, I don't know, you might notice that my microphone has gotten better. Hopefully, I haven't really seen the footage yet, but I hope it has, because I got a new microphone here, and it's not my headset microphone anymore, which is really nice. And I should have been able to fix the thing where it cuts off part of the screen, because I was able to expand how far it records. But overall, I would definitely say it's worth it to get the Nasapunk ship pack. But I would say if you're gonna get multiple, get the warship soldiers and the Nasapunk, because they're just both so amazing. And if you haven't seen my warship soldiers pack ship review, you should totally go see that, as I say again, because it's my most popular video right now. So I guess it's good. So yeah, have a good day, guys.